What's up, guys? Today I was active in the market. I've been trading SPY, and I'm going to show you how I was able to make almost $1,300 net profit in an hour. And as you can see here, I've bought my contracts at 12:24 and I paid 4.54 per contract, and I sold it at 1:28 p.m. So 1 hour and 4 minutes later, and I paid and I actually sold for 5.25. I'm going to show you right now how I did it. Okay, there we are. This is SPY on the 15 minutes time frame. I've been using the 15 minutes to trade today, and like I said, I traded after 12:30, but I want to show you what happened before that led me to make the move. So pre-market SPY was red, and then coming 9:30 it made this red candle over here. It just opened and boom, the price was just hammered down. And then we had 30 minutes with these two candles of bullishness. It retested the 20-day double exponential moving average, and then boom, got basically below it, and then the price faded away. But there were a few things that I was considering. First of all, I want to go over my indicators. Very important. So I have this linear regression channel 50. And as I said in other videos, every time the price of the stock goes outside this channel, either below the bottom line or above the upper line, the price at some point gets sucked back in. So that is one thing that I was watching. Then I was looking at the 5 days double exponential moving average. I was looking at the 20 days and at the 50 days. And I was just looking at the direction and the crossing that these 2-3 lines were making. Then I was also looking at the MACD, because this at some point the MACD just went flat. Let me show it to you. At some point the MACD over here just went flat. And also I was looking at the RSI, because the RSI, let me delete that, the RSI after the bottom at the opening, it started to go up. So when the RSI goes up, it's a good sign that buyers are stepping in. And that's what made me think like, okay, the MACD is flattening, the RSI is going up, the price is not going anywhere, it's just flat. So eventually we could see a reversion, we could see the price to reverse. So instead of going down, it starts to go up. So what made me pull the trigger today? Let me zoom a little bit in, even more. Okay, so when everything was flat, I started to look at the 5 days moving average. And over here, the 5 days moving average, this white line, crossed above the 20 days moving average. And it made this hammer candle over here. And I said, well, this is probably the right moment to pull the trigger. And so I changed the time frame from 15 minutes to 5 minutes, and sure enough, here's what happened over here. I noticed that the price was just bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down. So I decided to pull the trigger just because of the crossing, and I confirmed that because on the 5 minutes time frame, white line, so 5 days moving average above the 20 days moving average, above the 50 days moving average. So I said, okay, this is my time to plug the trigger. So I started to buy my contracts, and sure enough, after this hammer candle, the price went up. It touched the bottom line of my regression channel, and it actually went even higher. And this level over here, now I noticed that the volume kind of changed, but this level over here um, was actually, when I looked at the volume profile when I was live, it looked like a lot of buyers were in that area. So decided to buy. Well, sure enough, the price went up, and 380.45 was my selling price, but I didn't sell. I was up at that point $600 net profit. but I didn't sell. And then, I saw it fading away, and then it went down. And then over here, when it crossed below the 5 days moving average, I said, okay, there it is. I should have sold. Why didn't I sell? And my stop loss was here, over here. So I was very close to my stop loss. Well, what happened here was that there was just a retest of the 20 days moving average, because as you can see, it didn't cross below. The 5 days didn't cross below, and the RSI was still pointing up, as well as the MACD was almost crossing to the bulls. It didn't happen. The cross didn't happen just yet. So after this candle over here, I had the big surprise. I wasn't expecting this huge green candle, but the price went straight up and it touched the 50 days moving average, and that's when I started to sell my contracts. Now, one other thing I want to say here is that over here, when we're trading in this market, we really have to be careful what we do, and we need to take profits right away. You have to set a target and you have to pull the trigger. If you buy a lot of contracts like I did today, I bought 18 contracts. You have to pull your triggers when you are in profit, at least half of it, or you have to start to scaling out from your position, especially if you are in profit. So here I sold everything, made good money. And how long did this trade last? Well, I bought it over here, so 15, 30, 45, an hour. That's it. An hour trade, almost $1,300 profit, net profit, fairly fast trade, fairly easy trade. The only thing that I can say that I've done wrong is that I should have sold at my target price over here, and then I should have gone back in over here. But woulda, coulda, shoulda, doesn't do anything. Still, overall, a good day, and we'll look forward for tomorrow. I hope this helps, and please leave a like and start following me, so it will just encourage me to do more video like this. Thank you very much, guys. We'll talk soon.